You're listening to In My Humble Opinion with Maxilia Robinson and Charles Lewis. Only on 101.3 Jams.
Sir Charles, Miss Max, Aaron. You know what? I think hopefully, God willing, God's gonna show us some love on this love weekend. And hopefully we're going to get through this without much more error, dear Lord, baby, sweet baby Jesus. Help us
Charles,
out.
I've noticed that you don't let us introduce ourselves anymore. Was we out of sync with that? Is that why you decided to say our names?
We had no order.
Hey, well, straight up, to be honest with you, to me what it is that, COVID affected every aspect of life, right? And everybody knows when COVID hit, that displaced us from our normal routine, right? So initially, if y'all recall, like I had to do that because like we weren't in person like we normally were. But now, since we in sync with our new routine, you right. I like that.
Yeah.
No, Max. He just won't be in charge and say our
I
names.
like the
That's
way
all
it's
this
going.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But anyway, it is the month tomorrow is the day that we celebrate love, Black love, all love. You guys hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then, of course, I'm sorry, I'm jumping in late, so I'm making time in my opening remarks. But obviously, it's also Black History Month. Much respect there.
That's right. Hand clap for
where
that.
we headed? Where we going? What we talking about?
Yeah, so we let the people know, sort of just our normal hellos. But Max, we already set the stage for you, Queen. We let them know that we gonna do it only how IMHO does it. Hashtag IMHO Talk Show Worldwide right now. And they want to know our humble opinion on this Valentine's. And I said, gotta twist it with a little black love. Gotta sprinkle that black love on Valentine's.
That's right. Nothing wrong with it either.
That's right. So I'm gonna hand it over to you, Miss Max, and see where you want us to start. Which reference of black love do you want to tackle first, Miss Max?
Yeah,
Stage is yours.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. No, you team kind of got together and talked about our topics for this Sunday show because we definitely want to just acknowledge what Black love is and celebrate it. No negativity, what problems we got, how broken the love might be or what it looked like or anything like that. We just want to celebrate it. We want to celebrate it whether it's you and your significant other. We want to celebrate it whether we're talking about the family as a whole or the community, the Black community as a whole, because that's what it's all about. That's what keeps things going round. That's what gives us encouragement when we're down. That's what we need in order to survive, for real. For real. We need love, right? Talking about Black love specifically, I was mentioning to Razor whether or not he felt like Black love was any different than any other love. Is it different than any other ethnicity? We kind of went back and forth about what it means to us and whatnot. But of course, we want to hear what everybody has to say about that. And if anybody listening on the airwaves wants to chime in, 434-422-9101 is the number to dial. But what are your thoughts about that? Is Black love different than the love of any other ethnicity?
I want to remind the folks too, Max, that we on Facebook, we're streaming live, so y'all can put it in the comment section as well. If you're a little shy, don't want to call up here,
Marshall, let us know.
Yeah, that's right. Marshall, let us know. But who want to tackle that first? From Miss Max. Miss
Shea
Max,
butter.
stay. Hey, look, hey, Max, hold on. Let me tell you something, Max.
Shea butter.
Max, they were acting a fool when you went on here.
That is not true.
That is not true.
That is not true.
Now they behaving.
He is a liar.
Max, you know how it is, like when
You're a liar.
hey, Max.
And Charles snitching.
Oh, that's right.
Dry snitching.
Yes,
Hey, Max.
no, he a wet snitcher. Charles is a wet snitcher. He give it to you straight.
Hey, Max, I'm that son like that when you step out the house, you come back home, they be telling you everything.
Yeah, I'm telling everything.
Yeah, daddy.
That's probably, that's probably Dax, right?
Yep.
Actually, I'm
It's
Dax
room for a little cutting up from time to time. Got to keep it live.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, like all honesty, how you guys feel about Black love and whether or not it's different than any other love that you witness out here in the world.
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's different. I think so many things are just like cultural. And so, it's I'm just talking about the emotional feeling. It's like you dancing with a sister and Let's Chill comes on.
Okay.
One culture is going to look at that and like, why are they so excited? You know what I'm saying? Or Pretty Brown Eyes or song. It's cultural to where.
Now look at it and incorporate your parents' generation into this too, as well when you answer.
Oh yeah, I mean they were slow jamming to the stuff in the 60s and 70s.
We just played Bobby Womack.
Yeah, Bobby Womack. Now I don't know, Bobby. Now I don't know if that was a good Valentine's Day song. If you think you're lonely now, wait till tonight. So I don't know where Bobby was going, but it wasn't home to his woman.
I mean, Max just told y'all that there's many layers to love, man. Many layers.
I think that I think the number one thing that all humans we want, and I mean even Marshall, everybody wants healthy relationships. That's all everybody is looking for. We're all looking for healthy relationships. What you mean?
Lord Jesus!
No, I'm
he didn't even bother to push the button on the computer. He hollered out.
Charles, it's not different, man. I think everybody's looking for healthy relationships.
Charles,
some of them don't know no better.
Hey, look, hold on. I think just if I can interject this before Charles goes, because I know my friend, it's different because at one time it wasn't allowed. Go ahead, Charles.
That's the shortest razor comment in the history already.
He got more.
I got more, but I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Charles. You want to give me the buzzer? So go ahead. What you got? You hitting that? Oh, that ain't right. All right, okay. Black Lover Master.
Because
the show enough for Black Love.
Well, one of the reasons why I bring this up is when we start to designate things specifically for ourselves, right? Then people start hollering about how we're ostracizing the people group or we're being discriminatory, and we can compare that to even saying, something like acknowledging Black History Month. And so, with today's theme being Black love, then it got me, there's some naysayers out there that's like, what is that? What is that? Who made that up? Who came up with that? And so, that's kind of the basis of it, because I want to give him an answer. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, I feel you. And the only reason I was picking with Aaron is because there are those toxic folks out there
true that.
who looking for trouble. Toxicity is real within relationships, and some folks just want to always keep something stirred up, like they love drama.
Yeah.
Some folks love drama. Now, but so that's why I was kind of kidding with Aaron. But I totally agree though that those who are genuinely looking for love and want to be in love, then A. Ron is absolutely right. But the difference though, Miss Max, get to your question. Razor, this makes me think about when we were talking, to a mutual, white friend of ours, white male, and he was talking about how culturally we have so much, people of color, Black people specifically, we have so much going for us that we have so much to lean on, so much to represent us and to identify ourselves by because of our rich culture. This Caucasian male said to us, he said, all white people have is success. This was his words.
Yep.
So, so that's where I feel, and some reason, and that comment has stuck in my head ever since I heard it a couple months ago. And so that's even when you ask the difference between our love and others, that's a big difference that I see. Is like a lot of times people don't even, perfect example. By default, and I've had white colleagues call me out about it. They was like, when you walk past Black people in the hall, you always speak. And until they said that, it was second nature. I never even thought about it. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's like we have this kinship. We have a kinship where it's like, what up? You know what I mean? Like, so to me, Max, that's the biggest difference. It's just that inherent culture of kinship.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. And especially, going back to Razor's comment about how we had to have permission, so to speak, in order to feel certain ways about one another or to express it outwardly. And so it's nothing like experiences, good or bad, that bring, a people or group, individuals together, whatnot. So I think that those type of things have down through history fed who we are as Black people and how we connect with one another.
What Max was talking about real quick, for those that don't understand, is that we used to have to jump the broom. We weren't allowed to get married, right? So the movie that you saw, Jumping the Broom, that comes from someplace.
That's right.
Now, I'd like to add on to what the three of y'all said, because this is the beauty of Black love. Like, Black love is also a spiritual thing. Like, it's cultural. It's not just a feeling. It's not just
kind of like soul food. If you don't understand that word, you know,
Right.
people toss it around a lot, but there's a much deeper meaning.
Absolutely. Black love is not monolithic. You know,
What you laughing about, Eric? What you laughing about?
Because the first thing that popped in my mind was, okay, it's like potato salad.
Put your foot in it.
certain no, but hear me out. Certain people make the Max,
Can't
you
eat
know the
everybody
whole
potato salad.
you know the whole rumor about how white people make potato salad. They put their raisins in it.
No, sir.
Marsha, you put raisins in your potato salad, Marsha.
That was a secret.
Marsha said, I got culture.
But no, it was just. But no, I started giggling, Matt, because it was like it's just certain things just have a different flavor or seasoning to them that certain things don't, and it's just cultural.
I like that.
It's just a culture that's like you can't even really. You can't even explain it. It's just like
That's right.
cultural.
You feel it.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
black love doesn't have to be a couple. You know what I'm saying? Black love can be admiration that people see in our culture, or in a black male or a black female or black. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing why I was telling her, like, black love is overwhelming if it's not received the right way.
Ooh, razor. The beautiful struggle.
Yes, sir.
The beautiful struggle.
Yep. The
Like-
perfect storm.
Like, what does the Bible say? Being equally yoked.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And like the depth of that, and please don't take this wrong, y'all, but y'all know how we do it in my humble opinion, and my folks will understand. I've had black men, I've had brothers, and Max, I really do feel like that this relates. But when it comes to black love on the relationship, like on the intimate level, you know, as far as boy girl kind of thing, right? I've had so many black men that will say that they don't date black women because she act like their mama. So what I hear there is somebody's afraid or too weak to be in the struggle with you or to work through the history with you. You follow what I'm saying? Because the brother said she too, like she talked too much. I mean, y'all know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we hear it all.
Like, I know how black women get painted a lot of times.
Cap. I mean, it's all
you know
cap,
what I mean?
but it's fine.
Like, so I feel like it is cap. Like, but the reason I bring that up is because that beautiful struggle is not for everybody. Like, but it's can it be too hard sometimes?
And
It can be too hard.
Let me correct you on something real quick, because this is one thing that I think that we do. White people, black people, Indian people, and Asian people have relationship problems.
Yeah.
Everybody has relationship problems.
Yeah.
Right.
For some reason, we do look at ourselves as if we have more relationship problems than other people do.
Well, we do everything like that, black on black crime.
and
That's
that's how we portray it. So it's like, oh, I don't want to struggle. It's like, no. When you get in a relationship with another human being, guess what y'all gonna have?
Right.
Conflict.
Yeah.
And so even when people say that, it's almost like, okay, well, what planet are you living on to where you're gonna go find another human you're not gonna have conflict on? But I did want to mention one thing. I remember growing up in the 80s, man, and the finest woman I ever saw on the planet was Felicia Rashad.
Pam Grier. Oh, I'm sorry.
Shut up. And I remember watching the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing the dynamic between Cliff and Claire, and I remember people of all cultures saying, I've never seen a couple interact like that.
Right. It was new.
Yeah.
It was just,
different
I've
from
never
Middle
seen
America.
a couple just interact that level of love, how they treated themselves, the family. I mean, I used to get excited in a kid way when you knew that Cliff was going to try to put a move on Claire and get ready to go to bed. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? Well, what we about to do?
Cliff put a move on a whole lot of people to go to bed.
Oh, here we go. We told you, man.
I knew it.
I tried, man. I tried to drink soda. I tried to do everything to keep him talking. I couldn't hold it, man.
He even wanted to go to break. Razor was like, go to break.
I can't hold it.
Bill Cosby.
Pudding pop.
No, but Aaron, but we do gotta take a break.
Yeah, take a break. Let's go to break.
Like, but the good point. But you're spot on though, because Middle America for the first time was able to be like, oh, you mean like they aren't just all pimps and hoes? Oh,
That was not, it wasn't James in Florida.
Right.
But real quick comment here. Aaron, watching the Cosby Show when I was a kid was like a dream to me because I didn't see that exemplified in any
didn't exist.
Black family that I knew.
Yeah.
And then Charles, the fact about black men going and dating outside of the race because the person is more than likely to not be like their mama is just also what it really is, really and truly, is that you were exposed to a dysfunctional family dynamic.
Absolutely.
That you're running from instead of dealing with. It ain't a black people issue. It ain't a white people issue.
It's a family dynamic.
Let's stand up in that. Don't make excuse.
Yeah. And Miss Max,
anyway, so Ray, I'm waiting on your celebrity crush since Pam Grier and
Felicia Rashad. We got Pam. Growing up, who was it, Razor?
Roger Rabbit's woman. What was it?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Jessica Rabbit.
Look, y'all. Let me tell you. I think Ray got a thing for Wonder Woman.
Wonder
Woman
Woman
came. I was like, well, hold on, Joy, you just a little bit too excited to see Wonder Woman. How many times you done watched it? Anyway.
Hey, Ms. Max. Hey, before we go to break, we got some shout outs. Karen Nash says she black love to her is red light basement parties and family.
Woo, red light.
All right, Karen.
That sound like child
With
support.
fried chicken and eggs.
I'm sorry, Miss Nash. I got up too early this morning. I'm wide awake here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then we have one that says, all right, and we have a shout out. Says, I'm cooking my man, Marshall Hanbury, a delicious meal.
Okay.
Oh.
Although judging by the state of his boxers and socks, maybe I should have hit Walmart to get him some.
Yeah. You got boo-boo stains in your drawers, man.
Go to break. Go to break.
And then Sarah,
You showed them raisins in your boxers, Marshall.
yeah. But
man.
Sarah says, Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Get into some God, let's chill.
You're listening to In My Humble Opinion with Maxilia Robinson and Charles Lewis. Only on 101.3 Jams.